The Payroll module. The Payroll module is used by Accounts Department and HR Manager. Let us begin. First, log in with your permitted username and password. Once logged in, click on Payroll, and it will provide you 4 sub-menus, namely Payroll Preparation, Payroll Approval, Payroll List, Import Timesheet Excel. How to view a payroll. In the Payroll menu, click on Payroll Preparation. Under the Payroll Preparation, we have 4 sub-options, namely Select Employee, Employee List for Payroll, Hold Skip Exception, and Payroll Statement. On the first tab, Select Employee. It will give you a list of the entire employee with their details, like employee name, position, division, email, phone number, mobile, timesheet, and if it's timesheet required. There is also a filter option for us to easily get the name of the employee where we want to generate the payroll. By selecting the organization drop-down menu, we will see employees to be displayed under this organization. We can also use the search field to search for the name of the employee. For example, we would like to search for the employee L. Type the name of the employee and click on search. From the organization Sum-based software, we were able to search for an employee named L. Now select the employee and click on Add Selected Employee. After selecting the employee, it will now be moved to the employee list for payroll. The details of the employee selected for payroll is also listed. Details like employee ID, name, position, division, basic salary, start date, end date, timesheet, work days, work hours, leave, and total CTC. In the action field, we can edit the payroll details of the employee, and we can also remove the employee from the list by clicking on the X icon. Now select the employee. We could immediately submit this employee for approval, and we can also submit this employee into the hold, skip, or exception. The exception list are certain specific cases where payroll needs to be made. Cases like leave taken during probation, payroll already generated for this period for this employee. In this case, we will send this employee for approval. The employee will now be moved to the payroll statement. If in any case we would like to send the employee to the hold skip exception, we will find this employee under the hold skip exception tab, and we can send it for approval once we have reviewed the case for this employee. Employees who were selected from the employee list for payroll and has been sent for approval will all be viewed under the payroll statement. We can generate a general statement like a payroll voucher in PDF file for the employee by clicking on the employee and clicking on Generate Statement. We can also view the payroll details for the employee in Excel format by clicking on the Export Excel after selecting the employee. Now that we have employees ready for payroll for the month of August and has been sent for approval, how do we approve payroll? From the payroll menu, click on Payroll Approval. Now the list of employees to be reviewed and approved for payroll is listed in this section. Under Payroll Approval, we have 3 subcategories: Hold Skip Exception, Review and Approve, and Payroll Statement. In the Payroll Approval menu, click on Review and Approve. Select the employees or employee to be approved and click on the Approve button. And it will now be moved on the Payroll Statement tab. We have successfully selected the employee to be approved, or we have successfully approved the payroll of an employee. Now that we have the employee approved, we have 4 options for the employee. Number 1 is to generate a statement. It helps in generating payroll voucher in PDF file. Another option is to export to Excel. Third option is to generate the payslip. This helps in generating payslip in PDF file. The last option is to send the payroll slip by email. How to track the employee's payroll status. From the Payroll tab, select Payroll List. Here, the list of employees whose payroll is prepared is displayed. The status will also be displayed per employee, whether if it's still a draft, approved payroll, reviewed payroll, or rejected payroll. The list of employees could also be viewed by filtering with respect to month, year, organization, employee, batch ID, and by status. For example, we would like to view employees for the month of August under Zambay Software organization, and payrolls are approved. Click on Search. It will then give us the result of 2 employees under Zambay Software whose payroll has been approved for the month of August. The last part of the payroll is how to import timesheet in Excel. Click on Payroll and select Import Timesheet Excel tab. A detailed instruction on how to import timesheet data from Excel is also provided on the page. First, browse the Excel sheet with the timesheet data of the employees which is to be uploaded. Click on the Upload tab. Then select the sheet path from where the information needs to be imported. Select the month and year and click on the Preview tab. We also have to follow a timesheet format for the system to recognize the timesheet. To view this, click on Sample Timesheet Data. The timesheet to be imported from the Excel file should be in this format in order for the system to recognize the timesheet to be imported. End of the payroll module.